Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to do a quick video on a knife opener. This is something I'm sure a lot of you guys have never seen before. It's very simple, and I was going to do a review on this, but there's nothing really to review. It's a simple flat piece of metal. This one is made by WR Case & Sons. Alright, so if you're a case collector or you love your slip joints, this is a must-have. However, you know, the aspect of this being the perfect tool for this job, you know, you can see it's just a thin piece of metal. The only thing that makes this extra special is the fact that it's nice and comfortable. It's small. It's got a little, you know, lanyard thing on there, so you can throw this on your keys or wherever. And of course, the design kind of allows your finger to fit into it a little bit easier. And the function of this is to literally open knives. Now, obviously, you can open knives by yourself. You don't need a tool, right? The purpose of this is to fit into the nail nick on slip joints, and this is particularly helpful when you have a very stiff knife. All right, here, this old sodbuster. This is a bicentennial sodbuster, and this blade is pretty stiff. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, anyone who has slip joints out there, you've come across rusted ones, you've come across ones that are filled with gunk and dirt in the pivot, and they're very hard to get out. That's what this tool is for. All right, you can see all these knives have some kind of a nail nick. This is what you put your thumbnail in. All right, to pull that blade out. If you can't pull it out by hand, that's what the nail nick's for, to help that. What this tool does is it keeps your nails from breaking. All right, you take this tool, you put it in your hand just like this, and you use the edge of the metal here in addition to your thumb, okay, to help you open that blade. So that goes right in the nail nick, your thumb goes in the back of the blade and helps pull that blade out for you, okay? This is something that it's really geared towards people with slip joints. You're not going to be using this for tactical folders or anything. But if you have those old knives that are pretty stiff to get out, this is the awesome, perfect tool to use for this particular situation. Just stick in the nail nick, use your thumb, and you get those blades out. It works with any knife. All right, here's a large toothpick, 2 blades. You can see one on the other side as well. All right, and that's what this tool's for. Now, that being said, of course you can use this or use anything for this task. Every multi-tool will have some kind of a flathead or something you can use in the same manner, all right, to get that blade out. Also works with small knives. Doesn't matter how big or small it is. Functions exactly the same. All right, here's that mini trapper. And that's basically what this is for. These are mostly used by the employees and factory workers. If you've ever seen How It's Made and all those other shows on, like, you know, case knives and other slip joint type knives, every single worker has these because they're constantly opening and closing blades to polish them, shape them, sharpen them, all kinds of stuff. And that's what they use. It saves their fingernails from being broken, especially when you're literally doing it for a living, and day in and day out you're opening and closing tons and tons of these types of knives. That's where this tool really shines the most. It's a neat little thing. These cost $5 or less pretty much everywhere. You get a full box just like you bought, you know, a case knife. This is what it comes in. Here's the model number. All right, it's just called a multi-knife opener. This one was made in 2014, in January. But it's just pretty neat. Cool to have on your keys if you're an old-fashioned knife guy, and a cool little thing just to have in your toolbox of knife stuff. If you happen to have a little knife cleaning kit like I do, if you're really into knives, you probably have a box or container or something with like sharpening stuff and cleaning, you know, knife maintenance. If you really are into your knives and you use them, you should have a maintenance box of some kind. You can use an old tackle box if you want, cheap, you know, Tupperware containers, whatever. But this is one of those valuable tools to have in there. Like I said, you can use any small edge of metal to do this, but this is specifically made for it, so it's just the most convenient. So yeah, there you go. Just wanted to expose everyone to that. These tools are out there. There are other ones, by the way, besides Case brand. The Case one's cool, but I've seen other ones. They're all about the same price, so it doesn't really make a difference. But I'm sure you can find them on eBay, or, you know, maybe Smoky Mountain Knife Works might have them. I've seen other manufacturers make these. They also do a large version with a handle. It's like a full-size synthetic plastic handle like this, and it just has this little tool sticking out the edge. All right, so it's just even easier to use, but maybe a little unnecessary. But this is pretty cool. Like I said, I've had this on my keys before. You guys never seen it for an EDC video because honestly, it doesn't last that long. I have it on there because it's awesome. You can also use this edge for other things, light prying. But you know, I always take it off and kind of leave it in the collection and then put it back on, and I'm back and forth with it all the time. But it doesn't last long on my keys. It's not something I need every day or something I even use often. It's just every now and again when I need to use it, it's the perfect tool for that job. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon.